Greetings, Internet. This is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today, I want to present to you more actually, some of the best guitars that I think Jackson offers for under $300. Now, Jackson, you should be familiar with, has been making these kind of super strat guitars for a long time now. And they are known really for being a very fast-playing neck, that fits in a particular genre of music for the most part. So most of the time, if you're buying a Jackson, looking at this, you're playing fast, maybe gent, shred, something like that. And these guitars are designed to suit your needs in those genres. What's amazing is that Jackson is now doing that with guitars that are well under $300, right up to $300. And so we wanted to showcase some of these for you. Now, I want to tell you right off the bat, I shred just about as well as my dog at home does. In other words, I don't, unless I have a paper shredder in here, but I'm working on it. That being said, we got our great McKee, Nick Pfeiler here to demonstrate these guitars for you, but I want to kind of go through and tell you what's so compelling about these. The first one that I'm holding, this is the JS11, and this is a fantastic guitar for $149, $150. You can get this guitar in 4 different finishes. This is metallic blue, comes in a metallic red, white, and a black, gloss black as well. And it is a Jackson single volume, single tone. It's got a 3-way toggle switch with a 2-point tremolo or vibrato, dual ceramic high output humbucking pickups from Jackson. It's got a 22 fret neck. 25.5-inch scale. It's a very flat radius. It's a 12-inch radius and a very flat, kind of wide feeling neck. It's got the quintessential Jackson pointed headstock, 3 on a side inline tuners on here, and dot inlays. It's pretty stripped down and bare bones. It's got a really nice sculpted kind of heel back here where the hard rock maple neck bolts on. And one of the fantastic things about the necks, and this is for all the necks on the guitars you're going to see, is they all have graphite reinforcement. They have graphite rods going through the necks in addition to the truss rod to keep the neck solid, stable, and straight. And that, along with the lower action that's available because of the very flat 12-inch radius, allows you to get a fantastic feel and very fast playable articulation on these guitars. It's set up with the tremolo down against the body. That way you can drop tuning and it's still stable, but you still have forward motion set up with it. Of course, you can set it up however you prefer. $150 for this thing, and it will rock. In fact, Nick said it felt really, really good as he played it. So if you'd like to hear what it sounds like, here you go. Check it out. So if you like that guitar, but 22 frets just isn't going to cut it, then the JS12 is what you're looking for. It's basically the exact same guitar, same graphite reinforcement, same ceramic high output pickups. Everything's basically the same thing on this, except you get 24 frets instead of 22 frets. So you have a full 2 octaves on there. And that does a few things, of course. It extends this fretboard so that you have those octaves. The neck pickup moves very, very slightly. This is more of an overhang off of the neck, but there's some slight adjustment there. So on the neck pickup, it is going to have a little bit more treble on it. But overall, you've still got the great sculpting in the back, fantastic color choices, and that classic Jackson look with 24 frets at still under $200. This is $179. So if you are looking for like your first guitar, let me put it out there. I started this by saying if you play like gent or metal or shred or something like that, if you're just looking for a really good quality guitar and it's your first electric guitar, you will be hard pressed to find something for less than $200 that's as good as this guitar. So Nick's gonna put it through its paces, you can see what I mean. So this moves up a bit on the specs and the features, the look of the guitar. This is the JS22 DKA. So this features an arched NATO body if you get this kind of satin oil body finish. It also comes in gloss finishes, which would be a poplar body, which is what the JS11 and 12 have as well. Most of these do. But this is very cool, kind of a tongue oiled body, 2-point tremolo again, ceramic high output pickups. You've got your 3-way toggle, single volume, single tone, 24 frets. This obviously looks a little bit different. At this point, we're now on a bound neck, bound headstock, the same black closed gear tuners, black hardware. Overall, the same body shape, same basic design, but a little bit more upscale. I love the shark fin inlays on the board as well. Same graphite reinforcement. The fingerboard on this, though, is a compound radius. It's actually moving from 12 to 16. So we're under 300 bucks still, okay? Under $300, and we have a compound radius, a 2-point modern vibrato system, high output pickups, hard rock maple neck, and just really killer looks. So for less than $300, I don't know quite how they're doing that, but it's a killer guitar. It looks great. It's inspiring me to kind of get into these and play them more. So if you don't like the natural look, you're crazy, but there are some other finish options available, all with the same arch top finish, and it plays like butter. It plays really, really well with that compound radius. If you don't know what that is, the others were 12-inch. This starts at 12, which is already pretty flat, and gets even flatter as you move up the fingerboard, which is important because that means you can get your action even lower without fretting out, without too much buzz. You can and it's really, really fast when you get up here, assuming you can play that fast, which I can't. So, but Nick can. Take a look. So this one looks a lot like the one I just had, but this is the JS32 DKA TQ. That stands for transparent quilted top. So this is the same body shape with the carved top, basically the same hardware, although it's a little different because instead of having the tremolo, you actually have a string through body, which is really going to tie down the intonation. It's going to be spot on, anchored to the body itself so that you can drop tune, bring it back up, and you're not going to have to worry about the change of tension on springs for a tremolo system because it's going straight through there and over this anchored bridge. Still 24 frets, so you still have a full 2 octaves. Has the same compound radius, same graphite reinforcement, bound neck, bound headstock, classic Jackson look, and a variety of finishes. So there's a transparent black, this is red, there's a blue, and a few other finishes. You can check them out on our website where we've got all of the colors there that are available. But this is really a killer guitar. And right now we're at $269.99. So yeah, 270 bucks. Killer guitar. If you're looking for your first guitar or you're on a budget, this is a fantastic option. Very, very, very cool. Check it out. Okay, so the last one that we have to show you brings us right to our $300 price limit for these guitars, and that is $299.99 for this JS22 Monarkh with a quilted finish. This is a single cutaway design that, you know, like a lot of other guitars out there, have a single cutaway design, but it's thinner than a lot of guitars out there. It has this beautiful sculpted neck, no neck plate, okay? The screws are countersunk right into the body. It's got that grafted hard rock maple neck, graphite reinforced. It's got the compound radius. It's got a stop bar tailpiece, and then a three-way toggle as opposed to the blade switch along with your volume tone. The headstock's a little different. It's got this Monarch headstock on there, which is pretty cool. It works well for 6-string, or if you go to a 7-string design, it's still very balanced, 3 on a side, 4 to 3, what have you. Really killer thing. Now, one of the benefits about this design, kind of following along with some of the single cuts that have inspired it, because, you know, some other companies have made this design before, right? Is that it's a shorter scaling. So this is 24 3/4 inch scale versus the 25.5 inch that we've seen on all of the guitars so far. What that means is that on this 22 fret neck, it's going to feel a little slinkier on the strings if you have the same string gauge between the two guitars, because there's a little less tension because of the less length means less tension. There you go. So there's going to be a bit more give when you bend the strings. Also, it changes the tonality a little bit. More noticeable on a clean channel or a clean sound from the guitar, but you'll hear it if it's overdriven as well. Less so if it's distorted, but there's basically going to be more bass whenever you have a shorter scale. So very cool, rocking machine. You could really play just about anything on this, and it sounds fantastic. And a lot of cool color options to go with the quilted top. So we're gonna let Nick jam on this and take us out. So Jackson Guitars makes some compelling guitars all up and down their model lineup. We've got guitars in stock going up to $1,000 that are incredible values for what they are in their Pro Series. They're just going to blow you away. But perhaps the best bang for the buck is going to be found right here. It still amazes me that for less than $300 you can get a guitar that plays as well, that sounds as well, that has this type of fit and finish. It's really phenomenal. Incredible bang for the buck. So these are all in stock. We've got more. Go to our website, alamomusic.com, so you can see everything that we have available. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, call us, or message us online. We're here to help you find the perfect guitar to meet your needs. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, you guys? We're here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas, and we're very excited to announce the 30th annual Guitar Wars. The theme this year is Shred the Halls, and it's taking place at Sam's Burger Joint right here in San Antonio on December 11th at 7 p.m. To enter, we want you to post a 30-second to 1-minute video of you playing and post it on Instagram and tag us at Alamo Music. We want you to use the hashtags Shred the Halls, Alamo Music, Play a Note, and Guitar Wars 30. There are 3 categories. We got electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and bass. 3 winners from each category will receive an awesome prize, and the top player from each one has a chance to be featured on our YouTube channel. We want everybody to enter. There are no limitations on genres, but your submissions are due by December 1st. There are always some great players there, but we're looking forward to seeing some new faces. Show us what you got. Is that okay? Is that good? Ah.